Sucks. Ow. Anyway, hey guys, it's Tia from Tarot by Tia, and I'm back with another video. And today's question is, what are people saying about you? What are people saying about you? This can be anybody at all. You can even ask about a specific person, or you can ask about a group. Just, what are people saying about you? So, this is 1, 2, and 3. If you guys need more time, you can pause the video and I'll be here when you get back. Please don't forget that this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. If you guys, if it does resonate with you guys, don't forget to comment below, unless you don't want to, which is fine. Um, don't forget to also like, share, subscribe, and tip and donate, all that good stuff. So 1, 2, and 3. Want to know who what are people saying about you? You guys are the spark love, extinguish hate. That already feels like you're a polarizing personality. You could have a lot of Pluto in your chart, and Pluto is a planet where, like, a lot of Pluto aspects in your chart. Pluto is a planet where people are either like oddly mesmerized by you, or they are oddly repulsed by you. They also, Pluto can make you into a mirror where people see, come on now, like they project on you a lot. And depending on where they are in their own personal development, they could project the good things about themselves, or they can project bad things about themselves. Falling over. Okay. Anyway, we want to know what people are saying about the singers. Seeing somebody with curly red hair, I feel like people might talk about your hair a lot. Is that your real hair color? How often do you dye your hair? Could be a question you get a lot. And whether it is your natural color or not, it gets annoying. Reminds me of this TV show I used to watch called Pepper Ann. I also have like a congenital spot on your scalp that grows a different color hair compared to the rest of your hair on your head. Somebody who might be quite androgynous. So people were wondering about your sexuality. 3 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Somebody might be watching you go through it. And these two came out together. Queen of Wands. You may have been able to transmute some kind of energy, and people are like, "Well, how the fuck did she do that?" um, this is the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you may have experienced something that could have caused heartbreak in the past, and it's like it progressively got better and better. People may also assume that you have a bad temper, especially if you have red hair. Even if you don't have a bad temper, people might assume that you do. Just look at this person's face. You may have a bad temper. You would know. Just take a rest, Nate, sleep the rest. Okay, why did those all just fall off? Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Some people might feel like you throw stones and hide your hands. They may feel like you have a very sharp way of talking or speaking. I feel like people don't really know you that way. I feel like people might talk about how they counted you out. You may have fallen down several times, had more than one heartbreak, many different difficult things happen, but it's like you just you walked. There's a song from Buffy where she's like they're singing out "Walking Through the Fire," or she's actually singing "Walking Through the Fire," and she's like feeling like she's alone. You may be a loner. You could have animals. Well, the Queen of Wands has this little black cat down here. You could also be looking a little bit witchy. People might be wondering if you are putting spells on them. And that is going back to that plutonic energy where people are just like, this person gives me witch vibes. You give off black cat energy. People, you might be intimidating as well, which is not, that's not your problem. Yeah. 5 and 8 of Wands. People may feel like you talk fast. Maybe hearing it repeatedly, slow down, or people might be like, hey, I need you to repeat that, and it gets annoying. Once you might have people on the internet talking about you. I think this is actually who you are. You're actually this like healing person. You got this healing personality, but people misjudge you. They they misunderstand you sometimes intentionally. Queen of Cups, I feel like you guys have some kind of energy where you can just transmute. And there goes the star card. So I feel like you guys are the star and you are the temperance card. Very positive cards. But people around you, I think they're attracted to you because you're the star, because you're the the temperance card. But people think you're this because they're putting onto you their own traits. So you can just be anywhere, just minding your business, and somebody can just walk up to you and say, "You think you're better than me because the that and the fourth," when they're the ones who approach you, and you're like, "What are you talking about? I was just sitting here minding my business." You may be the kind of people who, again, are just like sitting on a bus minding your business, going back and forth to work or whatever. Um, and somebody just sits down next to you and they're like talking to you and telling you their entire life story. And they're like, I don't know why I told you all of this. I don't know why I shared all of this with you. Like you could have Aquarius, um, or Sagittarius placements, or both. If not, that's okay. People may also, I really feel like people that are like in your sphere are really amazed at how you move through painful events. It's like, especially if recently or in the recent, not too distant past, people have seen you go through a heartbreak. And now you're at the end of that cycle. It's like you have ended that cycle. And you're this queen. They're seeing this queen energy on you. Some of them, especially if it's somebody that's left behind, they're trying to figure out how you navigated this heartbreak. And I'm giggling a little bit because it's like they're I can see somebody standing back like, how in the fuck. I tried to destroy this person. I tried, that particular breakup, I'm still reeling from it, and this person has just moved through it like it was nothing. I feel like people around you talk about, they might not admit it out loud, but to themselves, they talk about you how resilient you are. And I think people are afraid of like people who've done you wrong are afraid of switching places with you because they know how bad they were to you. I feel like, to be honest, yeah. So I do feel like you've definitely started over after a heartbreak, and people are talking about that. Hearing the song by Rihanna, where she's like, "You put on quite a show, really had me going." And I don't know how that's relevant, but I will put that down below in the description box. You really had people baffled for a little bit. Ten of Swords. Yes. Yes. You are the Empress. You have this star card energy. You have the Sagittarius optimism, the Jupiterian luck that comes with the Temperance card. I feel like people misjudge you, they underestimate you, they write you off because they don't realize who you are until it's too late. So this is actually kind of beautiful, but I know it's painful because I feel like this is also another side of you where you're very sensitive internally, and you probably keep your emotions to yourself. You don't really let people see you cry, and it's really giving Sagittarius vibes, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius type vibes, where you know people intentionally try to fuck with you, but you show them this face. It's like unfuckwithable, and you probably just hold on to that emotion until you get somewhere alone where you can cry. And I feel like you probably feel persecuted and attacked, but yeah, I don't feel like it's necessarily, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with the people around you. So the way people around you treat you is more about them than it is about you. So I hope that made some sense. I hope that you guys got something from it. If it resonated, it's a little bit unfortunate, but it's also, you're this empress. I wouldn't say creature. Like you're like this otherworldly entity that's in a human body. Your soul is kind of like, like that kind of thing. But yeah, you could be Taurus, Libra, people around you. I feel like just they dump their problems on you because they feel something. It's that they have an inkling of who you are, but they can't put their finger on it, and then they just like they're intimidated, and it just makes them insecure, and all those insecurities come out as them, underestimating you, and maybe gossiping about you, and some of them are actually concerned not for your well-being necessarily, but they're concerned about, once they realize who you are, they're concerned about what their karma is going to be. Popped off the top. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I do feel like tables turning. So yeah, in the past, though, they probably treated you really poorly and put lies on you and all kinds of stuff, and that's like the energy that I'm getting. So with that being said, hope you guys got something from that. Sorry, I'm cut. Every time, every single time, my nose starts to clear itself. Don't know what that is. Don't know why it happens, but when I'm talking, doing these videos, my nose tries to clear itself. So anyway, as I was saying, Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one. Y'all take care of yourselves. I will see you. Bye for now. Stack number 2. We want to know. Ah, I caught it. Mirafella. We want to know what people are saying about you. All right. Where's my little note? What people are saying about you. Yes. We want to know what people are saying about you. It's not a personal reading, though it gets very personal for a lot of people. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. You know, it's nothing bad happened. It just didn't resonate for you, and that's okay. But many of you it will resonate with. I would love to hear comments. Don't forget also to like and share. But relax. Somebody out there is like white knuckling it. Like, I hope people are saying good things only, but we'll see what the cards have to say. Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Cups. I feel like you guys might be people pleasers, and for the most part, people say good things. I feel like maybe you guys also might like paint yourselves into a corner because you don't do anger. You don't like to be angry. You don't like to express anger toward people. You don't like people to not like you. And I feel like that that's not the best place to be, because if you're people pleasing and you're not really expressing your anger, that's going to build up inside of you, and it becomes, it can become a physical thing where your body is psychosomatic. Your body is experiencing, trying to express this like emotion. Something flying around. Sorry, I wanted to leave. I'm sorry, but anyway, and it can also become a mental thing where you know you feel like you can't express your anger, you can't express the negative emotions, and it festers into maybe a mental illness or something like that. If there's somebody close to you that's always in this victim mentality where they're like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, they just don't want to. There's a difference. um then I feel like that person likes that you enable them, because you won't tell them, shut the fuck up and stop being a little bitch, because you're I think you're a genuinely kind person. But yeah, let's look at these. Let's get a clarification card for each of these two cup people. I don't know. If you are attracted to deck number 1, maybe go look at it. This feels like a completely different energy. So if you were not attracted to that deck, don't worry about it. You've got 5 of Swords. So you might also, on occasion, feel like somebody who, on a bad day, is malicious and manipulative. Even if this is not true, or this is the energy around you. It resonates. So if you are a feminine energy, I feel like there's a King of Cups around you that tells a lot of lies. If you are a masculine energy, you might be the one who's telling the lies. If you're like a really good looking masculine person and you're on social media and you have a large following, you might feel tethered to this following. You might tell your following what they want to hear, but you're not telling the truth, which I mean, it's social media. A lot of us lie on social media, you know. And you also have to protect yourself to make sure people don't like walk up into your house or whatever. Page of Swords. Okay, so like you might. What is really going on here? The Knight of Rods came out twice. You might be a Virgo or have Virgo placements. I feel like people hang on to your every word. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Because if you are a feminine energy, I feel like you might have the propensity to get taken advantage of here, and people might tell you, you know, they might you're still giving people pleaser energy, and I feel like there's a masculine around you that like wants to be pleased, and it's coming off as this person being like a Casanova. They'll tell you anything. They'll tell anybody around you whatever they need to tell them so that they can be convinced that this person's a good person and not the manipulator that they could possibly be. Even if you are a masculine energy, take whatever side resonates with you. This feels kind of like a warning with Twilight of Swords, where you might have yes people around you who just want to what they're saying to your face is that they want you to succeed, they want to um make you happy, they want to be like they want to be your dopamine hit all the time, right? And they are plotting on you basically. So behind the scenes they're like plotting on you potentially with other people. Something is going on with my throat, I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. um Especially if you're a Scorpio, you guys already know that you probably attract a lot of like malicious intent just because people project onto you all their negatives. More than often it's their negatives, you know. A very, very few, maybe one of you is this King of Cups who has like this forked tongue that can, you know, get whatever he wants and you would know. Take resonates again, you would know who you are. Eight of Pentacles wanted to flip out, did a lot of gymnastics to make sure it didn't come out reversed. Um, we're gonna see what's going on there. Eight of Swords, there goes the Hermit card again. Now, I don't want you guys to feel like I don't want to scare you, you know? I don't want you to feel like this is scary. It might just be not for you. So hopefully it won't resonate. But I feel like you guys are like, okay, well, maybe I'll just hang out with myself. You know, I'll be alone. I won't do anything with people because I feel like you guys probably have been hurt in the past, right? Um, so try not to self-isolate and just be mindful of people around you, be mindful of your own behaviors. Um, maybe start pulling back on the people pleasing because I do feel like people feel like they can take advantage of you and they talk to each other about it. Alternatively, for that one or two of you, Maybe you feel like you can take advantage of people, and people kind of see that after a while and start talking about it. This is the pile for the users and the used. Feels like mostly the used. Again, this person in the middle, the King of Cups, could be specifically the person who is like talking about you, telling lies. And it is coming off of somebody who has narcissistic tendencies, who might have flying monkeys that they use to triangulate and all the other stuff. So yeah, just be mindful and make sure that you're not getting caught up in gossip, especially malicious gossip. You may also be advised to not gossip about someone with a group of other people, because whatever they're saying is not true. It's just their way of trying to like get this person, I wanted to say fired, or get them into a position where they have the upper hand, because this is a card of winning at all costs. You also may be very, very competitive, which is what people talk about. You may also have a bad temper. It could be as small as you having a bad temper, as big as, you or somebody else around you being malicious and people talking about that. Or as it resonates again, you being on the other side of that. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. It's been giving like people lying in wait. People might watch your social media, especially if you got like a lot of followers. I feel like if you get a lot of followers, there's a lot of people talking about whatever it is that you're posting. Again, just be mindful, because people will dox you, people will show up at your house, you know. So just be careful with that. Yeah, so this is feel like there's a lot of energy of like internet. You might work online. Again, I'm just getting like social media, Ten of Swords. All this just feel like a lot of gossip too. So what I'm seeing here could just be people. What I just hold on. I can't right now, because this could be gossip. So many storylines. This could be gossip that people are saying about you, and the King of Cups is the one who's saying it. You could be the King of Cups who is being gossiped about. You could also be the King of Cups who is the gossiper. You could be a feminine energy who is the receiver of all of this. I'm also getting people pleasers and people wanting to take advantage of other people. So just again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Um, and I hope I answered the question. And the why is just kind of like people having their own motives and wanting to Five of Swords win at all costs, or just be malicious. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last step. Thank you guys for watching. Please protect yourselves. Don't put out information that could possibly have you in a compromised situation. Make sure you guys are just, being kind to people and not being malicious, and don't participate in gossip, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I just thought on the floor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Oh my god, there goes the Seven of Swords. Hold on. The Seven of Swords flipped over with a bunch of other cards. Uh. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Wands card. I feel like you guys are now in this like energy of feeling stressed out. Sorry, they didn't need to stress you out, especially if it resonated. So just Do some self-care. Take care of yourselves. Don't stress yourselves out too much. There's always a way to get out. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Bye for now. Great adventuring. For some reason, I just drew a blank. I drew a fucking blank. All right, hold on. Okay. Deck number 3. Want to know what people say about you? I'm going to talk about you. What do they say about you? Woo! I am so tired of dropping these cards on the floor. Where did it go? Oh, come on. Ugh. Mm. You might come up as depressed, might think that you're off. People might be like trying to figure out why you're not like interacting. Maybe you changed. If you haven't changed, you might just be giving off like a gloomy type of energy because that was 12 cups. So let's keep going. Okay, deck number 3. We've got 2 of Pentacles, the World card, 2 of Cups. And I caught a glimpse of the 5 of Wheels. I was like, this is going to be so positive. It's going to be a good reading. And the 5 of Pentacles came out. And there goes the 3 of Pentacles. You might be a hard worker or somebody who misses out a lot on other things because you are chasing the bag. You are, out here trying to make them coins rub together. Okay. You guys might be go-getters. I mean, this is still pretty positive because the world card is very positive. Um, the cherry card is kind of neutral, but I feel like it's also positive. I feel like you guys are determined to not ever be broke or left out in the cold ever again. You may also have the hold on. We'll look at the 2 of Cups here. You might be Libras. Be Libra rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, maybe even Mercury. 7 of Wands. You might have a lot of people who are attracted to you guys, but you might not reciprocate that energy to people a lot. You might feel like, especially if there's at least one person who is like all up in your face, you might feel like you're not a very good match for them because these 2 people are different suits. They're both on the same level as King and Queen, but they're different suits, and fire and earth are like just kind of. So you may also, as the children are saying these days, stand on business when it comes to your relationships, whether they be with your spouse, significant other, or your friends. You don't play. It feels like you're very serious and you don't play. And I think people respect you because of that. Like if you're at work, you're there to work. If you're at school, you're there to schoolwork. If you're at home and you're relaxing, you're there to relax. If you're there with your kids, you're like spending time with your kids. It's like you're the people thinking that you're focused, and you might feel like you're not very focused. You might feel like you're this Five of Pentacles type person, but people are seeing like a different side of you um altogether. Four of Wands. I don't know. Are you guys like coming out of a relationship or something? People might be talking about how you left the relationship. So this is an alternative storyline. People like watching you. They want you to fail. People preying on your downfall, secretly preying on your downfall, secretly um wanting to see you in a place where you're not stable. But I feel like they have an inkling that you're protected somehow, way, shape, or form. These are two very spiritual cards. So it's really fun. Like people who want to fuck with you, they really shouldn't, because I feel like you guys are very well protected. You have a lot of spirit friends. I'm hearing that song. Keith David sings that song, and it's for the Princess and the Frog. I've got friends on the other side. That's what this is coming off as. It's like you've got ancestors. If you are polytheistic, you get like gods on your side. And I think people talk about how like maybe a little bit witchy you are. I forget which deck it was, but the Queen of Wands came out. I think it was the last reading actually that I did, which was who is thinking of you and why. But anyway, if you come across that video, maybe just look at it to see which deck you get. But I feel like some people might be afraid to speak ill of you, just in case they suffer some kind of consequences. Like very, very strange, very interesting, very. It's not bad energy. It's just like you may just have such strong ancestors that people, even if they secretly, and just in case they end up in the Five of Pentacles energy. I'm also getting that you guys have a lot of options, and people are afraid to be rejected by you. Karma, there goes Six of Pentacles. And now they're afraid and they're like, oh shit, I really probably shouldn't mess with her anymore. Or him or her, whatever the case may be. It really feels like you guys can like make something out of nothing. You're that kind of energy. You're that kind of person. I'm like hearing that you guys are like that bitch. You guys just hearing that song. I'm her. I'm she. I don't even know. I think her sings that song or raps that song or whatever. I'm gonna try and find it and put it down below. You guys are giving like um big dick energy. Oh no. There goes the Page of Cups. I think people like you. The Hangman, you're really like been on a journey. And the Moon card. So I'm really feeling like you guys are just, I don't know. Do you guys like carry around those like crystals? Y'all are the real deal. You're actually attached to practice something that actually works. And I do feel like people tried to fuck with you before. Um, but you're the ones who can make a way out of no way. You're the ones who can like realizing that, oh wait, maybe I should just left her alone because yeah, you guys are no joke. I turn this down, guys. Sorry. Just a second. I apologize. Because I just want that going off constantly. All right. Strength card. You guys are gonna get all the major kind of cards. I feel like people have been watching your journey and watching you as you evolved. And there are some Five of Cups that I was looking for, not looking for, but like came out with before. I feel like you've gone from. This feels kind of biblical too. I keep hearing like Bible verses. It also, like I was saying, it feels like you've gone. You start at the beginning, and you just kind of like you've been upgrading, and people are like watching you guys do it. But the Five of Cups was here before, and I was like, goth vibes or like depression or something. It's like you guys, Six of Pentacles, invested in some things, laid down some seeds, and you watch them grow. You pray over them, you've manifested, and it's like maybe you're just getting traction because we've got the Two of Pentacles, where you've taken the ace, you've started like laying down plans, you started making plans to Two of Pentacles, and you're like, you've made decisions, and your decisions have grown to the Six of Pentacles, where you sowed some seeds, maybe you network with some people, maybe you found a way, right? And the Seven of Pentacles, where you're checking on your investments and things are starting to gain traction. You're starting to see fruits of your labor. Things are working out. It's like you've manifested some things, and people are just like watching you do it. Even 2, 3, 6, 7, anything else. King. Um, yeah, I'm just like seeing you guys magic some things into reality. I'm not quite sure why I'm saying it like that, but the even with the magician, the high priestess, and the moon, even the hangman, and the temperance card, those are all very spiritual cards to me. And you've got the chariot as well. So, and the world card too. Um, 6 of Wands. I like the 6 of Wands and the chariot card together. There goes the King of Wands. And there goes the ace. So we've got Ace of Pentacles. Ace, 2, 3, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. King. Some of these people are watching you stabilize and they're talking about it. Goodness gracious. I'm also seeing you guys like taming some kind of energies. I really feel like you guys are magical. And people yeah. Anyway, what they talk about, it really feels like people like going and doing deep dives on you too. You know, deep, deep dives on who you are, and they just like sit around and they talk about you a lot, or they talk about you every time they see you to somebody else. Like, oh, I saw so and so the other day, and before she had that beat up car, and now she's got this nicer, newer model car. She's moved to this place. She's got this nicer house. Maybe she's not sleeping in her car anymore. She's got this nice house now. She's evolving and upgrading. It's like people are talking about that. I'm happy for you guys. It really looks like you guys have um the ability to get whatever it is you want. And people talk about that. I feel like people want to get closer to you so they can kind of experience what you're experiencing. I feel like you guys are kind of you're probably very kind, unassuming people. And I feel like others can feel that. And it's like they want to get close to you to, I don't want to say take advantage, but, at least see with their own eyes what you're doing. But yeah, you may also have three main people who are watching you. I'm seeing like neighbors who be married talking to you and seeing you like watching you go and come and seeing how you operate and watching you change before their eyes. So I hope that made some sense. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do you guys really feel like if you're asking a yes or no question, um, it really feels like positive answer? But anyway, really definitely feels like you guys are magical. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, connect, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. You can be the king, but